This is FDL, and this is the year. You ready to dance? Oh yeah.
Hi, my name is Christy Hosal. I'm a rookie on the cymbal line this year for FDL. Drumline consists of 4 different types of instruments. There's the snare drum, the tenors, which has 6 drums, bass line, which collectively makes 6 different pitches on 6 different drums, and then the cymbals. I'm also going to introduce some other members of the FDL drumline that are going to introduce their instrument and some of the techniques used for it. So I hope you like it.
Hi, my name is Sean Millman. I'm the section leader of the Florida Drumline this year. We call ourselves FDL. This is my 4th year on the line, and this is a marching snare drum. This instrument evolved back in about the 19th century. It was used for war cries. Different officers would play certain things on the drum, and then their soldiers would know what to do in battle based on what they heard. Over the years, it's transitioned and evolved into really a different instrument. Nowadays they manufacture the drums for optimal projection and volume, so you can really hear it through the horn lines of marching bands and drum corps these days. The top head uses a lot of materials found in bulletproof vests, so that you can have just a really durable head and that we can play on it for a long time without having to worry about it. The bottom head right here, we use a clear plastic for snare response. These snares right here are what gives the drum its characteristic sound. So that's basically the anatomy of a snare drum, guys. All right. These are snare drum sticks. That's what the snare sounds like. You can use a lot of different sounds. This is a shot. We use those a lot. They sound really cool and really loud. So thanks, guys. That's a snare drum.
Hi, my name is Nick Cabanis, and I'm a rookie on the Florida Drumline, and I play the tenors. They're also known as the quads because of the 4 largest drums. So basically, what the quads are a series of toms that provide more of a tonal center to the drumline as opposed to a snare or a cymbal. Or crossovers. Right. Okay, my name is Nick Cabanis, and I play the College of Florida Drumline.
This is the University of Florida bass drum line. It ranges in pitch from drum 1 to drum 6, and they're about to play a portion of a cadence.
Hi, my name is Michael Dees, and this is my 7th year on the Florida Drumline. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the cymbals. We have 4 basic positions that we play. This is called a chick position, and it sounds like that. And we have a crash, which you've probably heard before, that sounds like this. We have a ping, that sounds like this. And then a lot of times we'll play for the snare drums where we'll hold either a ride cymbal like this or a hi-hat like that. Probably the most underrated part of the drumline, so check this out next time you hear Turlington.
We practice as a line every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday mornings. and sometimes Saturday afternoons. That's as a full line. And then outside of that, we have sectionals with each section cymbals, basses, snares, and tenors. And that could be any time from Wednesday night to Monday before we... Oh, we also have Mondays. So what's that? 5 times a week. 5 times a week total.
How many hours would you say that is?
Total hours, I would say, what we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, probably no more than 15, 10 to 15 hours a week of practice. For our sectionals, are run by our instructor, Paul Keck, and he's the main person in charge of those, and he'll tell us what exercises to do, if we're dirty, mainly if we're dirty. If we're clean, then it's just kind of assumed that we're doing a good job and whatever. With the full band, it's run by the director, Mr. Watkins, and the assistant director, Mr. Berkner. They're in charge of the drill, they're in charge of the music, so they'll be the ones in charge of that. Sometimes it gets a little boring because we're the drum line, we don't have sometimes as many notes as the band does. The band will be playing the whole time during a show, and we might get a soft part or a rest, and it's kind of slow. But other than that, they run it, and we play for everything. We play when the band doesn't play. We'll play to keep time, and it's fun to play because if we didn't play during those chances, then we'd be just bored.
With FDL, we perform at football games, of course, as you see us there. It's kind of a cool atmosphere because we control the cheers and chants that are produced by the audience at the football game. So you might do like little baby chomps and then the big chomps. That's all because of what we play at the football games. We also perform at Turlington Plaza after every home game. So if you haven't heard about that, you should check it out. It's pretty cool. We play all our cadences and have fun, dance. It's a lot of fun and pretty good. It's really good for the audience. We also perform in parades, marching to the stadium's Gator Walk when the football players walk into the stadium. So we perform a lot, and it can be pretty hectic, but it's a lot of fun. How does school spirit fit into the drumline?
If you don't have school spirit, you shouldn't be part of the drumline. We're one of the people that lead a lot of the cheers. You could think of us as cheerleaders, but we're not labeled as such. Definitely have your school spirit. If you bleed orange and blue, you should be in the drumline. We get a lot of people involved. We get a lot of cheers involved, chants. We start kickoffs. We start school songs, everything you can think of. Lots of school spirit.
FDL is made up of students of all different majors from the University of Florida and Santa Fe Community College. We have a lot of engineering majors, a few music majors, and even a physics major. So, I mean, it's a bunch of people who like to get together and drum. And there's a lot of traditions that go with FDL. People who march from the 70s come back and they say, like, hey, I marched this line. The traditions that are used in FDL ultimately bring this drumline to become a family. I spend almost every night with these people, and I mean, I couldn't see myself spending these nights with anybody else. It makes like college the best times of our lives. And also, really, they're a bunch of goofballs. A bunch of goofballs that love to drum together.